All right, crew, today we're looking at Nvidia's new RTX A6000 GPU, and we're going to run it in Call of Duty Warzone and take a look at some of the graphic settings and take a look at just like the frames per second that we're getting, also monitoring temperature. Now, I should say that the RTX A6000 is specifically a workstation GPU first. Right, so it's first and foremost a workstation GPU, so it's meant to run programs like SolidWorks and Revit and Maya and CATIA and these complex pieces of software, and it's meant to run them in the most stable way possible. So typically, workstation cards don't spec out 1-to-1 per se to a gaming card, right? But the cool thing about the workstation card and what we're testing today is, hey, can I get the best of both worlds? Can I get the best of gaming and the best of, well, work, right? So we're going to take a look. Let's fire it up. Let's go. All right, so starting off with a couple settings. I've just gone through and maxed everything out. I'm running this on my Dell 5K by 2K monitor. Again, the RTX A6000, a beast of a GPU, 48 gigs of RAM, like just a crazy amount of processing power there. My frame rate, I've just pegged at 60. I have a 60 refresh rate on my monitor, so I thought that made sense. And again, I'm just going through each one of these settings, turning everything on that isn't on, and then here, I just maxed out the gigabyte storage on the GPU, 48 gigs. Not actually sure if that's where it goes, but I just threw it in there. Ambient occlusion on, turned on, motion blur, both for the world and the weapons. And now we're going to jump into the game and see how it kind of performs here. So this is me attempting to play this game, having some fun, learning some new stuff. And I just noticed that the frame rate was pretty decent. It stayed right there at about in between 45 and 46, 48. When I wasn't doing anything, it would like jump up to 52, but as soon as I was in the action of things, I saw the idle somewhere around the average of 48 frames a second. And I also noticed my GPU temperature starting to creep up. So it's at 85 degrees. It just went red at 86 right now. And to me, that's a little bit of a flag. It doesn't get hotter than 85, 86. 86 is kind of where it taps at. It'll sometimes go to 87, then come back down to 86. But that's just kind of a indicator to me that maybe I have some settings too high, and then I can probably whack some of these to get some better gameplay. But all in all, right, the idea here was, hey, let's just see how hard we can push this. I really thought the ray tracing looked especially good here, just in the water. But all in all, if I was going to play this competitively or play this to maybe win more often, I would probably lower some settings, probably take off the world blur and the weapon blur. That didn't really do anything for me. So one other thing I'd like to mention before we close this up here is that I was also running recording software, OBS, and the game simultaneously, and I did notice that put a little stress on my overall system altogether. So if you're streaming, expect these kind of frame rates. If you're just playing on your own computer, not running anything else simultaneously, then I was able to see like 52 to 55 pretty regularly. So about a 5 frame per second increase. And my GPU temperature didn't heat up nearly as much. It only got up to about 78, 79 degrees C. So with that in mind, recording and running other software at the same time, will make things more difficult for your computer. Just my take. And then just maybe see like, what other sort of options I can kind of kick down without seeing any negative side effect, but still have a lot of fun playing the game. So that's my quick review on the RTX A6000 and Call of Duty Warzone. And, I gotta say, I'm not disappointed. This is, it's really cool that I have the best of both worlds. And so if you're in that scenario and you do a lot of industry type computer software sort of things, and then, at night you'd like to shift over and have some fun with your friends, then, investing in a RTX like 4000, 5000, 6000, and then, the new A6000 series GPU might be a good decision. So I'm happy with mine, but I do use it mostly for software. So just so you know. This is Adam Hughes. If you watch this video all the way, I can't thank you enough. Please smash the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Fight on.